Awesome, welcome to another fun YouTube video. This time we're going to do an adventure together. We're going to take an adventure together inside the mind of one of the best and the biggest YouTubers out there right now. And I'm going to show you exactly how he's making money and how much money he's making per month on YouTube, so you can replicate this at home for yourself or whatever the channel it is that you're creating or currently have. How you can use these 3 ways that he's monetizing his channel in order to make money for yourself. Awesome. Before we get into it, if you could smush that like button below and smush that subscribe button, because we really appreciate you telling us what videos you like, and we appreciate you subscribing because we have a lot of amazing content helping you get to $10,000 a month passively in entrepreneurship. So in today's video, we're going to be looking at this channel here, Mr. Beast. Now, if you haven't heard of Mr. Beast yet, you will soon. He is one of the fastest growing YouTubers. He has over 22 million subscribers, and his video views are really where he separates himself from the rest. There are a few people out there with 20 million plus subscribers, but not many people are actually getting the amount of views that he's getting per video. You can see he does some crazy things such as destroying his friend's car, surprising him with a new one. Can 50,000 magnets catch a cannonball? Tipping waitresses with real gold bars. He basically spends all the money that he earns, and we're going to show you exactly how much that is, on the budgets of his videos to make them as big as possible and build this massive audience behind him. And he just does some really amazing content. You can pop over to his channel and just watch them for yourself if you're interested. But what we need to know is we need to know the 3 ways that he's monetizing his channel. And we can just click on, say, this video right here. Can 50,000 magnets catch a cannonball? It's got 11 million views, which is actually quite low for him. And you can see the first thing right here on his channel, he has a sponsor. So you can see, download Lord's Mobile here to win a prize and help donate up to $100,000. This is the first way that you can actually monetize your channel, is channel sponsorships. Now, Mr. Beast will get anywhere between, on the very, very low end, about $10,000 to $15,000, and on the high end, up to $200,000 per video that he puts out there from these private brands sponsoring his channel. Now, for you, if you have a relatively smaller channel, you won't be able to get the high end of this offer, but there are a lot of people and a lot of businesses out there offering a few hundred to a few $1,000s for videos that only get up to 1,000 or 3,000 views, because influencer marketing is very, very new in the business world, and there are a lot of businesses with a lot of money who, instead of spending this money on ads, are more than happy to give it to small YouTube channels in order to sponsor their videos. The second way that Mr. Beast makes money, you can see down here, he's got something called new merch. It's just a link to his merchandise store that he's got some new merch, so some new additions, it's not that complicated, to his merchandise. And you can see his shop is shopmrbeast.com. And you can see he has basically t-shirts and hoodies and phone cases with his logo on them, with writing on them. Very simple stuff. And you can see I'm in Australia, so you can see Australian prices right here. They're about $20 to $50 Australian, which is about $15 to $35 to $40 US. Now, this is the second way that you could monetize your channel. It doesn't have to be merchandise. If you don't have the same sort of channel type, which is probably younger kids watching for entertainment purposes, if you do have that, you want to be selling something like merchandise, which is very low price and it's building your brand around it. For someone like us at Entrepreneurship Decoded, we don't have a lot of younger people watching our content for entertainment. We educating people who want to start their own passive income business, such as the one that you want to start on YouTube. And what we do is we sell digital courses for much higher price points that teach people the step-by-step to get them from wherever they are in their journey to then $10,000 a month of passive income. So we are selling much higher ticket products, but we sell, of course, a lot less of them. So depending on what type of channel you are, you can either go for selling physical products, or you can try and affiliate or create your own digital product to sell on your channel. Now we want to figure out how much of this merchandise is Mr. Beast actually selling on his channel. And to do this, we want to come over and use a tool. It's an Amazon company tool. and it's called Alexa, the same as that little device in everybody's houses that probably just lit up when I said her name. But basically, this is going to tell us how much traffic the website shopmrbeast.com is actually getting per day. Now, you can type in, actually, if you come over to this app yourself, you can type in any website here and just basically reverse engineer how much people are making based on their traffic. You can see that it is the top 45,000 website in the world, which is actually very, very impressive. But if you keep scrolling down, they're going to give you the numbers that we came for. So you can see this is just in the United States, where his YouTube channel is very much a worldwide channel. So this is just visitors in the United States. He had 150,000, almost 150,000 people visit his shop in order to buy things. Unique visits. That's 309,000 total visits for people who are coming back to buy things a second time. And that's just in the United States. So you can imagine it's probably 2 to 3 times this when you take into account worldwide. But to do some rough and conservative math, let's just say he gets double that amount of visits worldwide. So we get 600 visits worldwide. So we're going to do 600,000 visits. And we're going to say that he converts just 2% of people going onto his store, which I think is probably a good estimate, considering that they know that it's a store. When they click on it, it says new merch here, it's a shop. And these people are going to know Mr. Beast. So say that 1 in 50 people who click on that link are going to buy an item. So you get 12,000 purchases. And remember, these stats are just in the last month. This is for the past 30 days. So he's got 12,000 purchases. You can remember the price points for just one item. If everyone just went and bought one item, we're between $15 US and about $35 to $40 US. So if we take the middle point at about $30 and just say that people just buy one product, because I know there's going to be people going in there buying 6, 7, 8 products, and that would bring the average right up. Most people probably buy 1 or 2. So we're just going to pretend that people only buy one product to be conservative. So we want 12,000 times 30 is $360,000 in just 1 month on merchandise. So this is why, whether you sell merchandise, whether you sell a digital product, or whether you affiliate for someone else's product in order to get some of the commission of the total price that your customers are going to spend, this is the best way for you to monetize your channel, especially if you have lower views. And it's very good to start building this culture and this community of people walking around actually wearing your brand and advertising your brand for you. So Mr. Beast does really well with sponsorships. He does really well with merchandise. The third way that you monetize your YouTube channel is what's called Google AdSense. Now, when you play a YouTube video, like you probably played this one, you'll see an ad pop up before it. You may see an ad in the middle and an ad at the end. And YouTube are actually paying you to run ads on the videos that you upload on their website. How much money do they pay you exactly? Well, we want to come over to Social Blade to work out how much YouTube are going to be paying Mr. Beast and how much he's making from his YouTube channel. So YouTube pay you based on a rate per 1,000 views. So some people on YouTube are making 50 cents per 1,000 views, and other people on YouTube are making $60, $70 plus per 1,000 views on the high end. So your channel, depending on who your target audience is and how likely they are to buy products, you're going to be somewhere between the 50 cents per 1,000 views and the $70 per 1,000 views. Now, someone like us at Entrepreneurship Decoded, we are making between $20 and $40 per 1,000 views because we have a target audience who are interested in businesses and creating businesses and buying products, and they're normally a little bit older and normally have a little bit more money. Someone like Mr. Beast, however, has a lot of young kids watching his content, and to be generous to him, he's probably getting $2 to $3 per 1,000 views, and we're going to use $2 per 1,000 views as a baseline here. So you can see this is Social Blade, and now this is a free app. You can come in and type in anyone's name and see how many video views they're getting. You can see he's got over 3 billion views from his channel. Now, for the last month, last 30 days here, you can see he's got 172 million views, which is absolutely wild. He's getting almost 6 million views a day. But that aside, we want to do a little bit of math here with you. So he gets 172 million views. So we go back over to our calculator, which we need to divide that by 1,000. So he gets 172,057.8 views when you divide by 1,000. You want to times that by his CPM to get how much he's getting paid, which is, we're saying $2. So that is $344,115.60 that Mr. Beast has got paid running these ads on his channel just in the last 30 days. So if you remember, he's making between $10,000 to $200,000 per sponsored video. So say on average in a month, he's pulling in $100,000 for sponsorships. He's making $360,000 for merchandise. So it's $460,000. And then he's making $344,000 on Google AdSense. So plus $460,000 gives us a total of $804,000 that Mr. Beast made in the last 30 days on YouTube. Now you can see that he does this at scale, but even if you're doing 1% of that right now, you're going to be doing really, really well for yourself, and you're going to be building towards this because more and more people are coming onto YouTube, more and more people are wanting to learn, to buy products, and to follow you on YouTube and actually help you make money. So the key here, and the key to take away from this, is make sure you're putting out really high quality, useful content on YouTube. That's what Mr. Beast has focused on. He's putting massive budgets into each one of his videos, and he's building an audience who really starts to love him and are going to be buying his merch and are going to be clicking on his videos and are going to be sponsoring his videos. So use those 3 ways to monetize your channel. Make sure you have high quality content. Make sure you've smushed that like button and that subscribe button below, and we'll see you in the next video.